Hello everyone and welcome back to Building Nations. We are here once again in the Dwarven city of Weeratink, ready to continue work on this side of the walls. And we're going to be doing the market and the prison today. I think doing both of those is a reasonable goal, and we'll just see how it goes, I guess. Not sure exactly how I'm going to build these, but I'll think of something as I go along. Alright, so as per usual, I didn't start recording as soon as I started building, so here we are starting in partway through, but that's okay. You know, I was just like laying out the structure and that wasn't really too necessary. I did try to keep a 3 block space, or a 4 block space between the wall of the prison and the wall of the other thing, I guess, like the land. So just use that for spacing. And then I just made this structure here in a similar style to other buildings with the stone bricks and then stone or smooth stone as the walls. And since this is a prison, iron bars used as windows. Very typical stuff there. Nothing too out of the ordinary. Um, and if you thought I was going to, I'm not going to be doing interior at this time. I might do it later, but probably not. I'm just not really a fan of building interiors for the most part. Um, I want to get into doing it, like I do. I have a bunch of other projects, like the castle in Xantod, that could use an interior. I did plan that interior and just never did anything about it. So at least I didn't plan this interior and then do nothing about it. I mean, there's that at least. I do want to do an interior. Maybe that's something I'll do in a time lapse or on a live stream or something. I don't know. Um, I don't live stream continuously if you thought I did. I haven't live streamed yet. So, I don't know. I just don't want to stream if no one's going to be there to watch it, which is likely. So, it's a lot of work to do. Um, and I just, if no one's watching it, there's no point in doing it, in my opinion. At least a live stream. Making videos like this, even if no one's watching, I'd still do. But a live stream, I wouldn't do. Like, just because of there are other things I could do, or I could do it not in a video, so I don't have to worry about talking all the time while I'm doing it. And yeah, it's just a lot of things like that. But anyway, details on the prison here, also pretty standard stuff, nothing too crazy. I tried to do some more things to get some depth going, like adding in those lanterns a block out from the pillars, just to get some more depth going, because it needed it. It was looking kind of flat, so I did that. The roof is also flat, but that's not really a problem since you're not ever going to really see it. It's just you don't need to because people are going to be here on the ground and not in the air for the most part. Like if you're thinking about like a person in the village or in the city. But I did stick some fences on there just to add to the realism because there would be fences or something similar. I could have used iron bars, but I decided to go with cobble walls just because they fit the style better. So you can see the details there. And now it's time for the floor in here and the walls of the, I don't know what to call that. Um, Embankment? Maybe? There's a word for it. Like, where the stone pattern is, the walls below that. I don't know what to call that. What's the word for that? I'm sure it exists, I just don't know it. So if you know it and would care to enlighten me, please do. I could use it. Um, but anyway, I also wanted to set up a fence around here so that citizens don't fall into the prison area even though they can just walk down the stairs. Yeah, it's not very secure. And thinking logically, a prison there doesn't really make too much sense because it's, like a prison for criminals and it's really close to all the houses. So if anyone were to break out, they would have very little time at all um, to just go to someone's house and do another crime or something. I don't know. That isn't to say that all prisoners, if they got out, would do another crime, but it is very possible that they would. So, yeah, bad city planning, but whatever. uh, it can work. I mean, it's a fairly secure prison too. I mean, They don't even have a door, like, you know, maximum security here. I think I did actually I put a door on it eventually. I don't know if I did now, but I did eventually. Anyway, the details there also fairly simple. Just a random cobblestone slab or cobblestone wall and stone brick slab pattern just to fill the space a bit. And now you can see that. That area is looking pretty good. And now it's time for the marketplace. So I used a stone mask slash mask stone to prevent the brush from going into the pathway. So that's kind of why that was like that. And if you don't know this brush, the brush that I use there is the paint brush. No, it's the apply brush set to cylinder. So it puts it like in the ground, and it worked really well. um, just to fill space like that. It works really well, and I really like it. So I did this market in the same like style as the market in Xantod, just with different blocks. And it is a lot harder to do this with slabs than it is with like actual wool blocks or like other full blocks. Like it's weird. Like you think it'd be easier with slabs to get more shape, but it isn't for me. Maybe it is for other people. I don't know. But it is definitely more difficult for me to build with slabs to make organic shapes like that. I mean, it doesn't look bad, and it looks like it should. Like it looks good, but it's just hard to do, like shape-wise. I decided to fill the market stalls with like wooden things just to add some color in there because this place is looking very gray. So I could have used like cauldrons, anvils, and furnaces, but I decided to go with like chests, jukeboxes, crafting tables, and that stuff just to add some color. Alright, it looks like this side of the walls is now completely finished for the most part, other than interiors, and if I want to add in like another level there or whatever. Everything else is done, which is pretty cool to think about. I got the marketplace, the prison that's bigger than all of the houses combined, the tiny marketplace, and we have the mine over here, which is still unfinished. I will maybe take this on in the next time we're over here. Um, so that'll be interesting once we do that. I am excited. I like the progress we've made in here so far. I think it looks really good, and I'm really excited to get it done. Apologies for the bit of a shorter episode today, but yeah, and life is going on, and I feel like it's a good stopping point anyway, since we did the markets and the prison and got those all worked out. So with that, I'm gonna leave this here. Leave a like, subscribe if you enjoyed, leave a comment, any feedback you have for me, and I'll see all of you later. Bye.